are busting another marriage myth number 4, and this is a really good one. Hey guys, thanks for joining in. I would love for you to put in the comments like how's it going? So good to see you. The more you guys engage and say, hey, I'm here, the more people actually get to see this content. And I really want people to see this because these are marriage myths that I think are keeping people stuck and maybe even a little bit unhappy or uncomfortable in their marriages. And so the whole point to bust these myths is because I want people to see these. I want people to realize that there's a lot of misinformation out there. And so if you guys can help me out by commenting a little bit, we're going to get right down to it. Marriage myth number 4 says that in marriage, some things are just better left unsaid. And I am going to put a big old stinking X on that. And I know there's going to be people that disagree with me, but perhaps in the world at large, you may want to hold your tongue sometimes when you have a strong feeling or emotion about something. It may not be appropriate always to share, but I'm going to say that in your marriage, unexpressed feelings never die. They just get buried and come forth later in their uglier forms. And so when we are having an emotion or a feeling about something that we think is important to share with our partner, I'm going to suggest that we learn to process through strong emotions. So timing is still important, but the best marriages communicate everything, even when it creates some turbulence. So I talk a ton with my coaching clients about processing emotion because that is definitely important. You don't want to come, on edge and on the verge of a breakdown with tons of strong emotions. My husband especially cannot handle big displays of emotion. So if I am crying and emotional and raw and I don't really know what's bothering me, but I'm just upset, I usually kind of hang back, take a step backwards, process through my emotions, and I can help you if you need help figuring out. There's frameworks and strategies to be able to process through emotions. But then I go to my husband and always talk to him about what's on my mind. I want to give you guys an assignment because I know this isn't going to come easily to a lot of people. A lot of people think a lot of you might be emotion stuffers. And that's something that I see a lot. And you think, I don't feel good about this, but I'm just going to stuff this emotion down and I'm not going to share it because maybe it will do more harm than good. And I want you to reverse that thought. It's really important to show up in our marriage, to defend our position, to talk about the things that we're struggling with, the things that are bothering us, the things that we wish were different. So I'm going to say that better communication, sharing, and unity result less from bottling things up and more from letting things out. So if you are one of those people that kind of stuffs their emotion, I'm going to give you this assignment that I want you to think every time there's something that really gets to you. I don't want you to immediately become a nag and, constantly be, on everybody's case about everything and, having to share everything all the time. But I definitely want you to take note of what you're feeling. And once you've been able to process through those emotions, I challenge you to go to your spouse and talk about it. Get it out. Don't stuff it. Don't bottle it in. Get it out. And I promise you that through this process, you will see your marriage grow and strengthen and flourish in a way that you never thought possible. So that's today's marriage myth. Some things are better left unsaid. That's the myth. We're busting that tonight. We're going to make sure that we share everything with our spouse because I promise you it is so freeing and wonderful. And I want to say thanks for showing up. hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. To learn more ways to deepen your intimacy and strengthen your relationship, make sure you watch this video next.